Title: My wife said, I'm too beautiful to stay faithful to you. I want to feel desired every day, so I'm opening up our marriage. Oh, and by the way, I have a date with Dave tonight. He'll be here to pick me up in a few minutes. Start. The doorbell rang. Her smile froze. My hand rested on the Magnum. I hadn't raised it, not yet. I didn't need to. The weight of it on the table was enough. "You're serious?" she whispered. I didn't answer. My eyes stayed on the door. We'd been together 10 years. 10 years of loyalty, of me building her the life she claimed she wanted. I worked long nights so she could chase dreams she never finished. I loved her flaws, covered her mistakes, forgave the lies. She was the kind of woman men turn their heads for, but she was mine, or so I thought. I remember the mornings, coffee waiting, her hair messy, sunlight catching her smile. I thought that was happiness. Turns out it was just practice for her performance. The shift came quiet. A late return home, perfume too strong, laughter on a phone call cut short when I entered the room. Then the sentence that cracked the floor under me. I'm too beautiful to stay faithful to you. No hesitation, no shame. She said it like reciting a truth she'd rehearsed. Then she told me she was opening our marriage. Opening? Like I was supposed to clap for my own execution? She named him, Dave, a coworker. She smirked when she said he'd be here tonight, as if daring me to stop her. That was the moment pain became clarity. Revenge isn't rage. Rage burns fast. I needed precision. I started with silence. She mistook it for weakness. I tracked her movements. I followed her phone, her car, her lies. I built a ledger of betrayal. Dates, locations, receipts, hotel charges she thought were hidden. Every detail stacked like ammunition. Financials came next. Quiet transfers, shifting assets, sealing accounts. When the storm hit, she would have nothing to cling to. I consulted lawyers under the guise of estate planning. The house, the investments, the retirement, pulled from her reach, one signature at a time. And then the piece she never expected, her precious lover, Dave. I studied him too. His debts, his drinking, the angry ex who still had his child. I left breadcrumbs where they needed to be found. Anonymous tips, whispers, screenshots. By the time my part was finished, his career would rot from the inside. All that was left was timing. The night she announced Dave was coming was the night I chose to end it. She thought she held the power. She didn't notice the empty spaces in her jewelry box, the safe cleared, the accounts hollowed. I waited at the table with my Magnum resting in the open, not pointing, not threatening, just waiting. She froze when she saw it. "If anyone steps onto my property tonight," I said calmly, "I won't hesitate to deal with him." Her lips parted to argue, but then... The doorbell rang. Her confidence cracked. She glanced between me and the door like a trapped animal. "Don't," I said. Just one word. She hesitated. The bell rang again, louder. Dave's shadow moved across the frosted glass. She reached for her phone. I shook my head. "Look at me." And she did. For the first time in years, she saw me. Not the man who bent to her whims, the man she underestimated. "Go on," I whispered. "Open it. Show him what's waiting." Her hand trembled. She didn't move. The bell stopped. Silence swallowed the house. Then footsteps fading away. He left. The next morning, her world collapsed. Frozen accounts, eviction notice, her car repossessed, every safety net cut. Dave? His employer received the evidence packet I'd prepared. Affairs at the office, falsified reports, harassment complaints. By noon, he was escorted out in front of his peers. His ex filed for custody the same day. And her? She begged. Tears, promises, bargaining. I watched without flinching. "You wanted to feel desired every day," I said. "Now you'll see what it feels like when no one wants you." I handed her the divorce papers I'd already filed, ironclad. She signed with shaking hands. I didn't pull the trigger. I never needed to. The Magnum was theater, a mirror of the control she thought she held. My revenge wasn't blood. It was silence, precision, leaving her with nothing but the weight of her own choices. Now, when I walk through the house, I notice the quiet. No staged laughter, no perfume masking deceit, just peace. Do I regret it? Not for a second. She taught me betrayal. I taught her consequences. And that doorbell? That was the sound of the world shifting back into my hands.